Hi everyone. When you're taking a flute and you play the natural A of this Baroque flute at 415 megahertz, you can hear this sound. When you're going to play the B, you're going to hear, obviously, this sound. Between the A and the B, you can hear the half notes or the quarter notes. But the truth is that there is no such a thing as the note A or the note B. And in between them, there's not only a half or quarter, there is billions. And we determine that this is A and this is B only so we can be able to recognize what we are talking about. We perceive the world as intermediators and not as a fixed size and fixed position. It's the movement between two opposites that makes us alive. Or it's the two edges that strive both sides to pull to this way or that way, like the polars. We tend to be hot when in the hot summer, and we are striving for something cooler, or we are striving for something hotter when we are on Mount Everest on minus 30 degrees. So we are always being pulled in these two sides. And also we are striving for life. But what is life? Life is what we perceive. We don't really know what is in the spirit world. We tend to believe that the spiritual world will be without these physical feelings, but we don't strive to go there. we feel very confident in where we are and we want to stay there. But that doesn't mean that it's the full spectrum of life. So the proof for the spiritual world lies exactly in this idea, where we have only the capacity to perceive what is comfortable for our mind. We want to say that this is A and this is B because we want to be able to play a note. So we want to know that this is A and this is B and this is C, so on. But it has no definition in the spiritual world. So the things that we see in this world that seems to be opposites, those are our guiders, those are our borders. For example, male and female, day and night, humans and animals. So the letters and the notes as well, the note A and the note B are separated in order to give us the ability to create Bach music, and the letter A and the letter B are separated in order for us to be able to write Shakespearean literature. So those opposites or separations are part of the creation, but they are not the essence of the creation, because those only polars for us to be able to go through this world. We know that there is hot and cold, there is wet and dry, there is male and female. We know those separations only so we can be able to communicate and to move on in this world. We can only determine to certain extents of separation, not more than that. Like half note or quarter note in music, it's something that we can understand. But we have no capacity, for example, to understand what is in between male and female. We can sort of give it an idea, but there is no determination. or our perception is very difficult for us to be able to stand on those differences. So if in this world we are able to perceive only a certain amount of notes, musical notes, like the 7 notes plus the half notes or the quarter notes, so in the spiritual world we are able to hear or to concept larger amount or much larger. That goes the same way with language. If in this world we have a certain amount of letters, in the spiritual world is vast amount of letters, giving us the ability to create many more verbs. So the higher music is something that our capacities in this world limits us, but in the imaginary world or in our imagination, we can try to concept what does it mean a world that they're the polars of things between hot and cold, or the notes, the C and the G becomes all of a sudden further apart, and there are thousands of notes in between those notes, and then you create music that way, or you create words or create thoughts. So the largest spectrum of things, or the endless, that perhaps God himself, and that what separates us from the spiritual world to our understanding in this physical world is our short spectrum. Thank you for listening. May God bless you all. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate if you leave comments. If you have questions, please feel free to write them down below or in my website. Thank you.